This is Matrixlord212. Welcome to my live stream. Hello, everybody. So, it's still Sunday, May 16th. All right. So, where is Scott? Hopefully, Scott will come in. What's going on today? Now, we got some news to talk about. He's got some box office to talk about. Let's check out the box office stuff. Wow, Spiral, huh? What is it doing? 8,725,000 domestically. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think for a debut for the Saw franchise, right? Wrath of Man, 3.7 million came in. Oh, so now it's 56 million worldwide. Jason Statham. Okay. Those Who Wish Me Dead. How much money does that have? 4 million worldwide. Okay. That's that. Demon Slayer. Wow, 437 million. Mugged Train. Okay. What other movies? What's going on? How's Godzilla doing? Godzilla vs. Kong. 427 million worldwide. Nice. I love doing box office. Haven't done it in a while. Mortal Kombat. Let's see what you did. 76 million. Okay. Worldwide, not bad. These numbers are improving. I'm so happy because, you know, hopefully we're getting out of this nonsense. Top Gun. I thought that wasn't even... Oh, it was a re-release of the original? Okay. Let's see. Any news? Let's see what's going on. We have a trailer for G.I. Joe yet? We do. I didn't even see the trailer yet. Oh. I wonder if Scott saw it. That's interesting. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys okay? Let me see. Definitely want to see the trailer. That's for sure. I'm probably gonna... I guess we could pause this and I can... We can definitely pause this and then I can see it. Maybe. No, I don't think we can pause this. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, you're in. Okay. There you are.
Fix something. Yeah, there was a different thing that came up, so I had to fix it. I know there's one for Snake Eyes, which looks pretty good. It's
yeah, I saw that. Like that's I know I didn't see the trailer. I just saw that there is a trailer.
Yeah,
I definitely want to see that. It's like
50-something seconds. It looks decent.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh no, it's okay. It's not good.
You might like it better than me, but what I saw of it was
really.
Yeah, it was okay.
Oh crap!
I saw
all right.
Love, Death, and Robots. I saw all the episodes of that, and that was pretty good on Netflix.
Okay. All right, so let me wait. Why is I want monetization on? What's going on?
Here, let me check something real quick. Where's YouTube? There's YouTube. I can check my history.
My monetization on. That's stupid. Let me see. Okay, I'm good. All right, so I'm gonna. Here's the thing. You're not muted. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see. Just give me.
Yeah, I was gonna send you the link to.
I have it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna watch it now. Just stay here and talk for a little bit.
All right. Yeah, it was a decent. I saw the Snake Eyes thing. It was good. I can't tell if if they're still using an Asian guy or an American guy, but as far as I know, Snake Eyes was always a U.S. guy who got injured. Now, in the original Marvel thing, he was in Vietnam, I think it was, got injured in a helicopter accident where it messed up his face and messed up his voice. So that's why he never talked. I thought he was always the way they opened it with the dojo's insignia. I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, so I don't know if how much they changed from that and the IDW. So because it's just like a real quick 50, like nearly a minute long trailer. Which to me, that's as much as you need. I've always felt that if you're going to do a movie trailer, don't go over a minute, because then you give too much away, and it's useless. I've just always had that motto where, I'm sorry, movie trailers should at least be a minute something, but shouldn't go over a minute.
All right, so I saw it. Other than them showing the helmets,
yeah,
you wouldn't know this is a G.I. Joe movie.
No, you wouldn't.
Which I'm not happy about that. And also, he's not Asian in reality.
No.
There's no reason to make him Asian. I don't know why they had to do that.
Yeah.
The whole point was that he wasn't Asian, learning Asian techniques.
Yeah, that's right.
Martial arts. Like, was very few people would learn that or be taught that, but he was something special.
Yeah.
Now you change his nationality, that kind of ruins it. That he's Asian. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like I was saying while you were muted. So I don't know if they changed how much they changed between the Marvel.
They changed him totally. Like he's not supposed to be. Like. Wasn't he supposed to have blonde hair and wasn't? I mean, he was American.
Yeah, he was an American citizen.
Him and Storm Shadow were trained by the same man, right?
Yeah,
supposedly.
Yeah, and for a longest time, it was assumed that Storm Shadow had betrayed his
dojo,
right?
And he did it.
The league guy, and he didn't. He'd just gone into cover to find who did it. And if I remember, in the original Marvel line, like I was saying beforehand, he was in Korea or Vietnam. I forget which.
Right.
And due to a helicopter accident, it messed up his face and caused him
his vocal cords. Yeah. He couldn't talk. And
I can't remember if he had his twin sister or just his sister in his helmet as a picture, but that somehow...
I don't know, but I know he was in love with Scarlet because she's a G.I. Joe member.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then later on, Storm Shadow became a good guy.
Yeah.
Right. But there's no Cobra Commander, there's no... I mean, was that supposed to be the Baroness and somebody else? I don't know.
That's what I've got to go back and watch, because that's what I was trying to determine when I watched it the first time around.
It looks crisp. It looks good. It looks like something I want to see.
Yeah.
I know it really looks good.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see it as well.
But it really looks good. I don't think it looks mad. I think it's sharp colors. I mean, the artwork, like the way they have everything set up, it looks beautiful. Like a beautiful.
Like I said, I guess I'm still used to the whole. Like that's one of the reasons I thought it detracted from, because they went totally 100% Asian. I know it's going to sound racist.
I like that trailer you sent me too, though. That trailer of the horror movie with the house that's reversed.
Yes.
Like another universe, and it's like another her and another like that is awesome. Sharon would like that. I
definitely want to see. Yes.
That horror movie. I got to show Sharon that trailer. That looks good.
That was eerie. That was eerie.
Yeah,
I still, because I rewatched that again later after I got home today or yesterday. Watched it again, and I was still getting the same chills in the same spot.
Yeah. So we of course have to go into some dirty laundry, I guess.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Here's the thing. You know me, right? Of course, for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Right? When, like, you tell me, like, because you know what he said.
Yeah.
Dr. 50, right? Is that true? Do I
No.
Look for views and subs?
No. Hell, if you were looking for views and subs, you'd quit your current job and freaking try to do these things from
I mean,
morning to
like
night.
I said, I would buy a microphone. I would buy
You go all
lighting.
out.
I would do thumbnails. I would put music in there. I
You
put
would. And like I
graphics
said,
in there.
if you were honestly looking for views and subs, you'd be doing this, like I said, from sun up to sundown.
And we would do live streams every day. We would do live streams every day because I'd be money hungry to make money.
Yeah.
And I showed everybody on it.
You do it.
And I don't do that.
Like, okay, your basic answer is, okay, I'm going to do a video. Who's here? Okay, nobody's here. I guess I'll do it by myself. Or I really don't feel like doing one. So,
I would be live streaming. We can make money live streaming, and I could be making money live streaming every day, and people donate. I don't do that though.
No, you don't.
And even YouTube said my channel is doing excellent. It moved up a tier. Start getting membership fees and doing things where they become a member of the channel. And I still haven't done it. I still haven't finished it up. So like this is my
what he's being is a shit disturber, and what he's trying to do is everybody who's new to the Doctor Who or new to you as well. It's just like, oh, this person's like this. He's trying to sway the new viewers. That's all he's trying to do.
Well, I went to his live stream on Twitch 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Said, hi, how you doing? How's everybody's family? How's everything? He had, I think I was the only one watching him. You were saying and I became a follower, so I was his third follower, right? And look, here's the thing. Like, I'll be like, hi, Scott, how are you? How's your day?
Yeah.
It isn't about, oh, let's do podcasts, and then I never talk to you. I'm not a scumbag. So I'll be checking on you throughout the week. I'll be checking on other members. How you doing? How's the family? Like, I'm not asking, and I'm not saying he had to do that, right? But he has made videos where he said we're friends, right? And I thought we were friends. And look, here's the thing. You and I never met in public, but you've done thousands of videos with me. All right. Yeah. I consider you a friend. I consider you my right-hand man with Chris, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is like, I'm not, like, this is the 21st century, okay? So it doesn't have to be your best friend. You have to be up each other's ass, or you have to be, there. So you're my friend. Chris is my friend. I thought he was my friend. And what happened was there's a thing going on Twitter, of course, with, I don't know if we really want to get into that. Me and Marie got bullied by Thari, so that was like a whole thing, and Thari's just trying to like knock me, and it was just, he keeps cancel culturing everybody. So I'm like, you going too far. It was getting to be like a war, right? So like this guy, instead of like, okay, you know how like if I'm doing something wrong, you would tell me.
Yeah.
You would send me an instant message, or you tell me off air.
This would not be a good time to try this.
To do this. I was going to do something the other day, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to do something the other day. You and me, we were like, no good. And it's like a democracy. I listen. Okay. So you reach out to me. I reach out to you too, right?
Yeah.
So out of the blue, he just attacks me on Twitter. Like, you're a fucking child, you go on the playground, like do all this stuff. A friend doesn't do that.
No, they don't.
So I said this, and we kept fighting and going at it. And of course, when I get pissed, I get vicious, right? And I start cursing. You know that. So then his whole philosophy is, when I talked to, like when I basically messaged each other on Facebook today, his whole philosophy is, I guess he's allowed to do that because we're not friends, according to him. Well, I could have sworn there was a video or two, right, Scott, that he says I'm his friend. Yeah. But, okay, you deleted that video and evidence, okay. You don't treat people like that. You don't treat your friends like that. Okay, and he mentioned he's in the military. Who the fuck cares that you're in the military, you defended your country? I'm an essential worker. It means nothing in the Whovian community. Yeah. He's the one that started that shit, too. It wasn't about whose thing is bigger. He started that shit. So then I go on his Twitter and I see he's fucking attacking all the youth, this generation, this, that. He's attacking government. He's attacking this. And he said he's not a drama person, but he's pretty much drama.
Yeah, okay? He is. He's going drama queen.
And like I said, when push came to shove, he slipped. And he said like he was doing it for events. And when the fuck did that happen, Scott?
I don't know. That's what I was still trying to figure out.
January, that she started trouble
to
you? Like, what? So, the thing is, if you start coming at me on Twitter, basically it's you are basically going public. You're using it as a stage in my eyes.
That's right.
You're trying to knock me to my subscribers, my followers. You don't belong to interfere in the fucking conversation, even though you can. Yeah. Okay? So obviously you made your decision to do this. But the problem is there was no ramifications. There was nothing happened to him for doing this. Like his group, Doctor Who chat didn't like chastise him or say, hey, that's not right. That should have happened. I was disrespected. That should have happened. Just like when Yvette did that to you, like with me, she should have been scolded too. But Neil didn't do shit, obviously. But then I go to contact Neil and I see he blocked me without me even talking to him. So I sent the message to Liz, but I said I had to block you and everything. But the thing is, I had 2 members now of Doctor Who chat that came after us. That's kind of fucked up. So what's going on, Neil?
We're trying to...
Yeah, what's going on, Neil? So, I mean, of course I can't talk to the man himself. And he said that Dr. Fyro, that he's not going to mention me. He's not. But then I go on Twitter. I say, well, shit. So, obviously, I need to have a time to respond to that because that's not right. That's fucked up. So, here's the thing. And I sent him this whole message. He didn't listen to one word I said. He was rebranding his channel. He tried to get a rise from me.
Yeah.
Right? Tried to get subscribers from me. He's tried to get whatever's, like, by bashing Matrixlord. How many times has this happened in the past?
Far too many times to count.
Right. So now I think, like, people started defending me. Then a whole bunch of people got involved. Then next thing you know, everybody's blocking everybody. But he had no right to do that.
No,
he's 100% wrong. I'm not one of his cadets that he could be a drill sergeant coming after me and basically blasting me on the internet. When you start blasting somebody on the internet, be prepared, because if you're going to blast me, I'm going to go at you. Okay?
Pretty much, if you're the one that throws the first blow, you really lose the right to be able to complain.
Correct. And because he threw the first blow, you better believe I'll be the one to throw the last blow. So, and you want to listen. He was wrong, and you know, I don't know where his line of thinking is, and he starts blaming that, making it like he's like, oh, I can't hang with the big boys. Big boys. Yeah. Big boys. You have 185 subscribers or 187. I have 1,000. Then he says, oh, I have, like, in so many words, I have no fans. I have nobody that cares enough about me to talk to him, and that anybody that said anything to him was not real people. He said they were ghost channels. I guess insinuating that I created those channels to go after him. Now, that's bullshit, obviously. Yeah. And I even made a video, whoever was defending me, don't go after that piece of shit loser.
Yeah.
Don't go to, and I guess they went to Doctor Who chat too. Don't go to them either. In my eyes, and like I said in my video, remember how they came to us before they did their podcast for us to do a live stream to promote them, and we did, right?
Yeah.
Remember how we did a live stream, a Who Fire, to defend their name, the Not My Doctor Who, with John the White, and we had Nolan here and everything.
Yeah.
And it was a peaceful thing after a while, and they weren't, I guess they were going to keep the name but not use it or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Now everybody's enemies, but whatever. So we have done things for them. And then out of the blue, remember how they disrespected us? Like we're insignificant? Mm-hmm. And like they had hashtag nobody cares, and I was pissed about that. Remember that?
Definitely.
They are definitely disrespectful, honest to God. We've done stuff for them. I've watched their stuff. I like their stuff. They've been disrespectful. And Neil, who's the leader of the group, is not really a leader. Should have been a leader. Should have been a man. Should have said, I'm sorry. my partner Yvette, who's like
Yeah.
his right hand man, woman, whatever. I'm sorry, my tag team partner went after you, or I'm sorry, Dr. 50 Dale went after you. Never fucking contacted me. In fact, he blocked me, so I couldn't even talk to him. So that's not a loser, okay? I mean, that's not a leader. That's someone who just doesn't shy from responsibility.
Yeah.
Not want to do shit. You don't come after me. And you came after me, you're going to be a fucking enemy. And there ain't going to be any fucking rules that you establish because telling me I'm not going to talk to anybody in Doctor Who chat. First of all, I still talk to people in Doctor Who chat that I'm friends with on Facebook. So who the fuck are you, Dr. 50 Dale, that you think you're holier than thou? Fucking tell me what I got to do. Fuck off. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to hear my mouth because, again, at the end of the day, yeah, I unfollowed you on Twitch. Now you got 2 followers. Whoop-de-doo. And I was sarcastic. I was sarcastic with him. I did say
invite on Twitter. I mean,
I did say for people to go subscribe to him, and then I fucked with him, and I'm like, you're boring as fuck because I'm mad. You pissed me off.
Yeah.
If you reach, so we weren't blocked each other on Facebook, so I reached out to him and I tried to be nice. He was an asshole this morning, so I said, "You are a piece of shit," and obviously he blocked me, whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, you did this for a purpose. You did this because every year you try to rebrand your channel. It doesn't work. And you try to get subscribers and you don't get any. So you just did a channel thing. You just did this. And all of a sudden you attack Matrixlord212 because you're looking to boost your channel. There's no other. The evidence is right there. Not even 2 weeks ago.
And what's funny is you don't even have to look for it.
Right. You just go to his channel. You're like, oh, channel update. I want to do these things on my channel. Next thing you know, you attack Matrixlord. Like, and I don't. And you know what? You could explain it. People don't listen. He's just like, in his head, he thinks he's so superior, so above anybody. You're a fucking piece of shit. Because, and again, you don't treat, and you're like, oh, you're just an acquaintance. Oh, I'm sorry, but I wasn't an acquaintance fucking months ago. Oh, that's my friend Joe. No. Please. You're a piece of shit. The other one's a piece of shit. The whole group is a piece of shit. Not the whole group, but the people who went after me are a piece of shit. So, I said my piece with that. There's no rules. That's it. Maybe they didn't want us to do Real Halloween's cast anymore. Maybe because they felt, that, they want to be like,
they're just once again, they're the ones thinking that, if we knock these people, we'll become the top dogs. We want to be the top dog in Doctor Who. Problem is like everything, there's nobody cares whether you're the top dog when it comes to Doctor Who.
And it's funny, I've never changed my name. I've never changed my name.
The only thing we want within the Whovian community is you don't try to make it sound like
peace.
Rumors.
We want peace.
We want peace, and we don't want what's honestly a 100% rumor.
Cancel culture, John Barrowman. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is.
That Darius is doing. But don't go after our members. If somebody went after Scott, I'd fucking go ballistic too. They went after me, Marie.
Someone going after Joe, I'd do the same.
Don't go after me, Marie, and bully him to death. Get the fuck out of here. Like, they went after the kid with like Darius and all his fucking friends. That's fucked up. And you know what? I don't agree with what Darius said the other day in a stream about. I'm sorry, I don't agree with what Marie said about Darius in their own stream the other day. But the guy's mad because you never fucking apologized to him.
Yeah.
You never tried to clear his name, that you blamed him for shit. So of course he's gonna fucking lash out because you caused it, Darius.
Yeah.
But again, you know what? Like, these people in the Whovian community are fucked up. Fucked up. And Dr. Who chat having members coming in, that's fucked up.
If they actually had true proof of when Doctor Who's coming back, or if they had actual shows to watch, I think they'd be a lot calmer. But they don't, so they're trying to trying to do whatever it is to stay relevant, whether they believe it's factual or not.
Dr. 50 did the wrong thing. He's an enemy. And I guess, remember, certain people in Doctor Who chat. Now it's 2. I said 2 strikes. Right? Yvette and Doc and Dale, right? So who hopefully nobody else, but why can't you live and let live?
Because
what's the fucking problem?
You said too. It's like these people are trying to be top dog.
Like, who the fuck are they, Scott, to come on Twitter and fucking tell me to stop being a child? When this motherfucker, Dr. 50, on his Twitter is fucking bashing everyone. Like, cursing them out. You used to see the shit that he does on Twitter. Definitely not a role model. He's like, I'm no role model. Well, you seem like you try to be on Doctor Who chat. You try to have fucking right quizzes. Like, they're fucking experts with shit. Oh, we want subscribers. We want this. But do you see what they fucking do on their own shit? Holy shit. That's a bad fucking image for Doctor Who chat. Some of the shit that he talks about. But, like, again, you don't fucking belong in my Twitter thing doing that. You know, who the fuck who are you to tell me I'm childish? You created a fucking robot.
It's like you're trying to set
you on your fucking channel.
It's like you're trying to set things up to where they throw the blow, and then if you respond, then they come back and
maybe they haven't gotten subs in a while.
What they're doing to me? They don't tell you. They don't tell you they're the ones that do the first swing. They don't tell you that the ones that are the ones doing the attacking first. They're the ones just coming back later and go, oh, my vagina hurts.
And the best thing is, right? I didn't do shit.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yvette comes to you, starting trouble. Neil should have been on her ass immediately as a good leader instead of do nothing about it.
Yeah, all I was told, like,
about doing that shit.
Like, I'm saying, when? She says, yada, yada, yada. I said, no, he didn't.
Dr. 50 coming after me. Neo again should have been the leader saying, why are you starting trouble with Matrixlord212?
It's like
you're bringing a bad image to Doctor Who chat. But no, nobody does that.
I'm going to be the devil's advocate for just a moment here. It's as though, forgive me, Neil, for saying this, but it's as though they're doing it so it looks as though Neil is the one doing it. And then that way you go after Neil for it. And then they come back later and go, I thought there was a truth between you and Neil. Look at what you're doing. That's what it looks
like. He blocked me without even talking to me. Like, your people are attacking me. You're the leader of Doctor Who chat. And I want answers. And you blocked me. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you about the leader of Doctor Who chat? Is he in on it? Is he happy?
You're attacking, and you're blocking the person who you're saying is throwing the snipes, but yet.
But that's the thing. I'm sitting there getting hit. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing a damn thing. I don't know why it offends you or perturbs you that someone bullied my fucking member, and I'm battling with somebody who, you're not my dad. My dad passed away a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he fucking thinks he is. Because he said we're nothing. We're internet, what's the word? Internet acquaintances. Well, if that's the case, why you got a bug up your ass?
Yeah. And here's another thing. If he has so much problems with you, why does he keep coming back and attacking you at the same time? Why does he keep coming back and trying to knock you?
Now, Blue Bonnet defended me, but then all of a sudden she disappeared. And then there was bad. Blue Bonnet defended me.
Okay.
But the next thing you know, her and Lee are going out. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, because I wasn't even on Twitter for a while. And I'm like, they're battling. So, like, look, the thing is, I'm going to do my shit as I've always done.
Yeah.
Okay? You do your shit, but when you interfere with my shit, there's a fucking problem. Okay? And everybody in the fucking community and the whole entire YouTube, Twitter is going to know that Dr. 50 is a scumbag for doing it.
Yeah.
It's all out there. Sorry. You did it. You hit me from out of nowhere. And I have a right to vent, and I have a right to say, you're a piece of shit, stubborn person that, I don't know, we're talking about big boys. And I embarrassed him with that because you're a big boy. What? And then he says, why don't you go eat your donuts and your pop? And I said, because you bought all the donuts and pop, you job of the hot motherfucker. Basically. I was like, I could eat donuts and pop, and at least I don't look like I eat donuts and pop. All right? Like you, fucker. I was like, so go drive around in your fucking car.
Yeah.
Okay? And complain about your government, and complain about your schooling, and then complain about education, complain about COVID, complain about Doctor Who people, complain about the youth, the generation. Be a drama queen, like you were. Create a fucking robot to talk for you. Like you type it in and talk for you. Do your fucking 3 channels. Do your gaming channel with your 2 fucking games. And that's it. God bless you. Do your Twitch with your 2 fucking followers, your wife and your robot. And that's it. Like, don't be an asshole, because the moment you attack me, right, Scott?
Yep.
Unless you fucking apologize, you're fucking toast. Toast. Nobody will fucking go watch your shit. Nobody will go to Dr. Chat either. Because they're fucking like a bunch of hypocrites going on over there. Go and attack people, and then you're gonna put on a fake face talking about Doctor Who. And why did they change their name from Not My Doctor Who? Oh, they were afraid, right? Because that was labeled fucking hatred toward Doctor Who. So they couldn't even keep
pressure.
They bowed to change their name because maybe they made a mistake. Well, I never had to change my name.
Yeah.
So obviously you fucked up a whole bunch of times. But whatever. Just stay out of my fucking business, and I'll stay out of yours. But you should get on your boy to apologize, because unless you like people attacking people in Doctor Who chat, you like attacking other people.
So that way you can come back later and go, oh, see.
Unbelievable.
See.
Now, this other situation with Darius, like, this kid is constantly cancel culturing people. He is bullying people off the platform. Hi, Gary. How are you?
Hey, Gary.
He's bullying people off the platform, and people are getting in pain, and they're hurting. And I can't let it go. Like, he attacked one of our own. And, he's done this before. He's done this to other YouTubers where he didn't care that his army would go and destroy someone's wife or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting. And I you know what? Like, people are like, oh, you should. No, I shouldn't get involved. I should ignore it. That's a fucking bad leader. That's a bad leader.
They're attacking somebody. And
I'm the leader of our group. Of course I'm going to get involved. Ignorance is bliss. Coming from the guy that defended our country, his country, you're going to fucking ignore somebody being hurt? Please.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't care, Darius, if you block me 50 times. Okay? I told you that you should have apologized to the kid because you had no evidence he attacked you.
Yeah.
And all your friends attacked him. And obviously your half-ass apology was not an apology to him. You're like, I shouldn't have said anything on Twitter. Not, Mimri's innocent because I have no evidence that he did all this stuff, so guys, stop attacking him. No, never did that. And I don't care he said something horrible. It's because you created it. You fucking pissed people off so much that he went overboard. So it's your fault.
Yep.
In essence. Why is it, Darius, you're so concerned with John Barrowman when you know for a fact he's done this before and you've never said anything on your channel a year ago, 6 months ago? You knew this. And you said he's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Then it wasn't a big deal. Back then, honestly, if you think about it, because nobody else was screaming with the pitchforks and the torches, he felt that it was a non-story. But he wants to be one of these people, like so many of these people want to cacophony the insane crap that's out there. They want to be part of the cacophony, so that way when something happens, they can say, look, I was part of the ones that helped bring the thing to justice. No, you weren't the one who brought it to justice.
Like,
You
why are
just
you
added your
contacting the
voice
BBC?
and did nothing.
Why are you contacting the BBC? Why are you contacting Big Finish? Why are you making a fucking mess?
Because, like I said, he wants to make it look as though he's part of the solution and part of those that are trying to be part of this cancel culture garbage. Imagine what these little cancel culture bullies don't understand is the tide turns. They soon become part of the cancel, are being judged by the same credo that they judge others for, and let's see how long they survive.
Gary, I got a question for you. I don't know if you want to come in here and talk, but what is your take on John Barrowman? What do you think of the whole situation? I would like to know what your opinion is of it. You know, because again, there's not one allegation that anybody was destroyed by what he's done. The actor said that their family, their friends with him, that's the way John Barrowman is. They had no problem with it. They want to act with him in the future. So if nobody has an allegation against John Barrowman, and it happened like 16 years ago, and he apologized 16 years ago, then
that's just it. They don't.
That's it.
The person apologized. That's just it. They don't care.
So this kid going after John Barrowman like that, like, you didn't go after him 2 weeks ago when you made a video that he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, which he did, Scott. You made a video how fucking great John Barrowman is. So why would you do it now? Because and the answer is, Darius is doing it now because he's looking at the analytics and he's looking about everybody talking about it. And if he was really for women's rights and everything, he would have went after Noel Clark with his 20 allegations against Noel Clark. But he didn't go after Noel Clark with a fury and seriousness, because Noel Clark, like the whole thing with Noel Clark, will not rise your channel. It won't give you subs.
No, he's
so
not.
He ignores it.
I hate saying this. Yeah, Noel Clark is not a big enough actor in order to do that.
He's not known like John Barrowman is.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Darius is a hypocrite, and Darius flat out doesn't cover Noel Clark with actual 20 women making allegations. And John Barrowman has not one allegation, not one person that wanted to cancel culture or anything. But because everybody's talking about Captain Jack, John Barrowman, Darius has got to lead the charge to destroy him, because it would make him a couple thousand subs. First of all, who did I mistreat? Because if I did anything wrong to anybody, I have apologized. Kate Priest. So, and Scott's been with me from the very fucking beginning. So, Scott, you tell me.
The only time.
Don't mention last names.
The only time, I was supposed to say John. Only time Joe has said anything about it, Joe said anything, is when he's the one who gets hit first.
Right.
Or one of the other Whovians, part of this.
I haven't done it.
Otherwise, to him, you can.
You want to go 3 back 3? Okay. All right. Let's use an example. You want to go back? You want to go back to the Whovian Tube War when I was attacked? Please. And who started that war? Who started that war? David Aston started that war, right, with Sammy, right? And then my members went to do their own thing, and they used that as an advantage to try to boost themselves, right? And it was a war all over the place, and they're like, how could you, Sammy had flagged me down because David Aston kept pushing him to do it. My channel went down for 24 hours. Then I built up for years, and then I flagged Sammy because I'm like, I'm not going to promote your show, like with my likeness and everything. So who was the one that was a victim? Me. So guess what happened? Years later, David Aston reached out to me on Christmas Day, apologizing that he made a mistake and that he did it wrong, and he got finally. And that it was a mistake that he did that. He caused all that mess. And guess what? Guess what? All the people that tried to make a thing about Sammy Carter, right? What happened? They turned on Sammy Carter, Okay? They edited him out of their own podcast. Okay? They dumped Sammy Carter, and he told them
You're
off too.
distracting, Kate. You're trying to transfer other situations.
Yeah, you don't know what the hell's going on.
You're trying to transfer the argument due to the fact that you know you've got wrong evidence.
I am a good person. I am a good person. Okay? So don't tell me like I did. First of all, I published books. First of all, Kate, I published books before I was even a YouTuber. So before I even made my first video, I had 4 books out. So try again, Kate. Try again, Kate. Had 4 books out, Kate, before I was ever did my first video on YouTube. My books were published in 2010. I started doing videos on YouTube at the very end of 2011. I already had 4 books published. So why don't you try again? Okay? Why don't you try again? Scott is not the only one left.
Yeah. Granted, because there's a lot of them that have left due to, let's put it this way, life, and they occasionally come back. But yeah.
First of all, we have Scott, we have Chris, we have Vaughn, we have Sally, we have Susie, we have Billy, we have Monk. Monk was in the hospital for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Okay.
About that.
We have Stephen Price. You go ahead and mention you can mention my fucking publisher. Not Vanity Press, but you can mention my publisher. Guess what, Kate? It's a self-published book.
Promoting Joe there.
Wait, Kate. Wait, Kate. How hard is it to be a self-published author, but to get into Barnes and Noble, Kate? Oh, really? Yeah, thank you. It's almost impossible to get your books in a live store in Barnes and Noble, and it took me years. And guess what, Kate? I did do it. I did do it. So try again. Well, 13, yeah. 13 times, yeah. So now Barnes & Noble carries 6 out of the 13 books. I didn't pre-order my book, you idiots. They did book signings with me. What a schmuck. We were in a fucking newspaper. They ordered my fucking book. We did book signings. Jesus Christ.
Are you just trying to be a shit disturber, Kate?
Yes.
Or better yet, is Kate your real name, or are you just coming under this so we don't recognize who you really are?
Get the fuck out of here. Please. Get out of here.
This is somebody who knows you.
Talk to me every day, you stupid idiot. So fucking, I don't put my kids on here because I don't put my kids on here because my kids, they're in their 20s. I fucking talk to my kids every day. I don't need to show you every aspect of my life. My kids, I talk to every day. I talk to Joe every day. Get the fuck out of here.
This is their true name. The fact that they're bringing stuff up that they know. This is somebody who knows you. This is not somebody who follows you.
You're an idiot.
Somebody who knows you.
First of all, my kids are in their 20s. And with old fucking assholes like that, I wouldn't put them on YouTube anymore. Because people take a fucking advantage.
Kate is somebody who knows you, not somebody who follows you.
I don't know her.
The one that's not their real name. They're using. They're using.
They don't know. Yeah, that's right. I don't want to subject them to this bullshit. Telling me I don't talk to my kids. What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's somebody.
Talk to the kids.
They're concealing like
the
blindest out of here. Pretty much my little show name. Kate, that's their show name because they know that if they put their real name in it, you'll recognize who it is. That's somebody who knows you.
We just had Joe on weeks ago. Fucking so dumb. So fucking dumb. I wouldn't put my kids on here because of fucking assholes like that looking to destroy them. And they're not kids. They're fucking in their 20s. Yeah. So
and even if they did show up, it would be under their choice and not.
Yeah, I'm not going to call. I'm going to send them the link now to get them in here because I'm schmuck.
Yeah.
Starting trouble, please.
I'm starting to want. Yeah, I'm just wondering if that's from.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of brave souls behind a keyboard.
Yeah, keyboard
like that
warriors. Yeah.
Please, no shit about shit.
Yeah, that's somebody who knows Joe. So that's
an enemy in the past. Probably.
That's not their true name. Kate is not their true name. 2 to
Please.
1. That is not their true name. That's just the
Yeah,
name.
let's see if something shows up on Who Wars later. Please. Look at this. Look at this. They should be authors writing books. How they painted a picture like I don't talk to my kids anymore. What the fuck are you talking about? Please. This is why people are fucking sick. They're jealous cocksuckers and sick.
They're trying to build. They're trying to pretty much. They're seeing.
It's very easy. It's very easy to paint this picture.
They're trying to restart a war so they can come back later and go. See, Joe said there was a peace treaty, but look what he's doing now. Well,
listen. First of all, like I don't mention everything on here. Why should I? Like, why should I have it so these people attack? You just because you don't see it on here doesn't mean shit. Idiots. Fucking make a whole story out of nothing.
And that's what they want to do.
That's so fucking dumb. Matrixlord's such an obnoxious asshole. He don't even talk to his children. No, schmuck. What an idiot. Whatever.
So, note to self. Keep an eye on a lot of the little other Doctor Who chats and see if this little thing happens to come up. Because 2 to 1, when it comes up in one of those other little casts, we know who it was who came in.
Please. Please. Can't stand people. So easy to say. So easy to say. Create an illusion that I'm a scumbag. I'm the worst person in the world. He don't even talk to his kids. How the fuck do you know? Idiot. When I take a shit, do I do it on fucking YouTube too? No.
But Joe, if you don't
Fucking
do
idiot.
it on YouTube, how do they know you?
I didn't see you wipe your ass, Matrixlord. I didn't see it. I didn't see him. I didn't see him. I didn't see Sharon on camera. Maybe he's doesn't have a girlfriend. I don't know. She hasn't been on because she can't stand his guts. Please. Talking shit. Right, Sharon? Talking mad shit, these people. What a fucking loser. Please. You have no people. How about it's called a fucking pandemic, right? Like, why would I even need to prove anything to anyone? Why? God. Some people are in the hospital. Some people are here. Some people are there. Like, I don't need to fucking do shit. Fucking jerks. And then when I do bring fucking 1,000 people in there, then people get pissed. Because it made them look like assholes.
Yeah.
Please. Why don't I talk to my kids anymore? Talk to my kids all the time, you jerk off. Pre-order. You can't
I think what they're
saying, how the book publishing works.
That it's like that way. They think that you're just pre-ordering to make it look as though it's there.
You know how the book publishing works because you did a fucking book, and you're you don't pay Barnes and Noble off to be in.
No.
It's a self-published book, and it got in fucking Barnes and Noble. Jerk off. God, makes me pissed. Real. You got to physically show all your members in a cast? Get the fuck out of here. Please. You want me to embarrass the shit out of you tomorrow? Fucking put 50 tons of fucking people in here. Fuck out of here. Jerk. It's only Scott. Do you ever fucking watch the videos?
You know why it's only Scott? Half the time, I'm the only one who happens to be around. So.
Cold people sleeping after fucking midnight.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Stephen Price the other day. Stephen Price sold his whole collection of Doctor Who. He's done. Please. It's so easy to make it like I'm such an evil bastard. So easy. People don't know shit about shit. Yeah, exactly, Gary. Yeah. Matrixlord, I didn't see him wipe his ass. Oh my god. Matrixlord doesn't eat. I didn't see him eat on camera. It must be a fucking vampire.
I didn't see you invite Scott, so it must not really be happening.
My god, Scott wasn't on last night. Yeah, how about oh, you know what? He fired everybody from the Riverwinds cast, his group. That's why he did water lessons. That's why. Fucking asshole. Fucking idiot. Jealous bastard.
Just go back and watch donut lessons. There's subliminal messages
Go eat a donut.
he actually does.
Go eat a donut.
Look how many bites he takes.
I'm really concerned with views. I'm really concerned with views when I'm drinking water. That's really going to bring in my income to YouTube. I can't wait for the views and subs from drinking a glass of water.
Oh, boy.
Soda pop. Fucking idiots. You dropped your phone. You fell asleep. Ah. So. I don't need to rehash history. I'm here. Right? People know.
Zero. You have no reason to prove yourself.
I don't have nothing to prove. You go get 1,730 subscribers. Make it like it's so easy. So easy to write a book. So easy to publish a book. First of all, there have been times I was rejected because they don't. Look, it's
but
one thing.
No, there's no proof of that. How do they know that actually happened?
You can't just. First of all, the company is putting their name on the line when you're doing a book. So even if you're giving them money, if it's going to be something that's going to embarrass them or it's going to be whatever, they're not going to do it. If it's going to be something that's not going to make them money, they're not going to do it. There's a whole thing, a whole process about it. There are times where I had some ideas or I had a name and title and they're like, this sucks. That sucks. Flat out honesty. You know, so it doesn't matter if I spent money for the book, right?
Yeah.
The fact that I got it in a fucking physical bookstore where it was selling and years later still selling is something. The fact that I got it all over the world, a self-published book, is something. The fact that I got it in a Walmart or a Target is something. Because I busted my ass. I paid for media. I put it in magazines.
Yeah.
People had done stories in it in newspapers and magazines.
Oh, God, yeah.
It wasn't that fucking easy, okay? And I spent tons of money, and it got me nowhere. And it wouldn't get me in Barnes & Noble until finally I got in the one in the city. And then once I had one in there, they wanted more and more. And I did book signings. Come on now. Come on. And then besides, I was even in Hallmark doing stuff, if you remember. Can't just, like, you don't, like, first of all, you don't pay them to do the book signing.
No.
Because then at the book, I'll make $1.60 per book or $2.40 per hardcover. So what am I going to pay them $1,000 and make $5 or $10? Like, how stupid is that? They wanted me to do book. I did book signings. You know what? And you could better fucking believe that when this shit is done, I'm going to be fucking. But that's a grimy fuck. Just like I was on TV, right? Because I'm a writer, freelance writer. Yeah. I was on fucking. They interviewed me on Channel 1 News. This fucking idiot don't know that. Please, you want to talk shit? You have an answer for everything. You have a whole explanation for how and why. All right, so if I paid money to do books, right? So I must be rich if I got 13 books published. No, you know what it's called? It's called I busted my ass busted my ass to work hard, to pay for that stuff. And even after it's done, it's not done. It's word of mouth. You gotta like, you can't just write shit, obviously. They don't get it. They make it like they have an excuse. They never did a book in their life. They make it like an excuse. Why it's in the store. Please. Pre-ordered copies of my own book. It doesn't fucking work like that, asshole, because guess what? I don't work for the company. They gotta do the ordering. I didn't pay for shit. How would that make sense, Scott, right? If I ordered my own books, right? Okay, so let's just say the book is $15. And you do a book signing, and you gotta have like 10 or 20 copies, right?
Yeah.
A paperback, 10 or 20 copies of hardcover, right? So let's just say I spent all that money and got the book in the store, right? And let's just say they sold every one. At the end of the day, I still make $1.60 per paperback and $2.40 per hardcover. So why would I spend thousands of dollars to make like $100? This is why this idiot don't know what the fuck she's talking about or he's talking about. Common fucking sense. Idiots. So fucking stupid. And then they get mad when they get embarrassed.
Yeah, they get angry because they find out, oh, wait a minute, I'm being proven
You do
wrong.
a book, King Priest. Please. I'm going on book 14. That's all right. Whatever. This is what happens. You leave it open. You're not gonna. You can't always get what you want. People are gonna talk shit. That's fine.
Hey, if they're talking shit about you, you must be doing something right.
Yeah. So. There's grimy people in the background. Still there, Scott. Jealous, grimy people. You know, it's so funny how people talk shit and they make shit up. They're trolls.
They are. That's all they are, trolls.
But they don't say anything whenever that has happened before. I've done that, right? I've got like tons of people in this cast to show, which I didn't have to. Yeah. They have no answer. No answer how it happened. Okay. Anyway. I suppose, how are you going to explain how I moved up in the gaming community? Think I fucking paid people off to fucking move up those ranks? Or did I fucking bust my ass to get fucking platinums? Yeah. This fucking idiot. That's all right. I'll show her or him or whatever. We should do fucking... I should be doing podcasts every fucking day. Fuck it. People. Anyway. What else is going on, Scott? How you doing, Gary?
Hey, Gary. Just waiting for my bio.
You want to come in or you don't want to come in?
Or are you afraid to come in now?
No, he's not afraid. He's not afraid to come in.
I don't know. I think I would rather
Matrixlord. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good idea. That Matrixlord guy. I don't know.
What I'm doing is I'm waiting for my bio music that comes out the 25th.
I know.
I'm happy about that. And like I said, I put my money in.
Speaking of that, yeah, but I want to get that too, actually. Well, my son Joe, he called me yesterday. He's like, Dad, you can't play The Village. You didn't beat Resident Evil 7. Sharon was there. And I'm like, I knew he was going to call because I'm like, I thought about it and I'm like, oh, shit. I didn't beat Resident Evil 7. Shit. Meaning I can't play with The Village. So, and he called me and he's like, Dad. I'm like, yes, I know. I know what you're going to say. I'm like, I know it already. I know it. I even posted on Facebook. I know it. I got to beat Resident Evil 7. I know. Don't worry. I'm not going to spoil it myself. I'm not going to ruin it for myself.
Let's see what they got. Let's see.
Oh, you're going to come in? Oh, okay.
Let's see something here.
Dude, like, shut your camera off if you want to show your face. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Pop
A
in.
lot of people do. They don't turn their camera on, so.
Yeah, pop in, say hi. Whoever wants to come in.
Let's see here.
Who's up this time? I don't know if anybody's up.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see what Steampunk is doing. Maybe he's around. I'll see how he's doing.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. That.
Tell me if you see anybody down there. Could you see Scott? No.
No, nobody I can see yet.
Okay.
That. Let's do that. Okay, this is the update on the old. I'm not even going to try it. I always butcher the name, so I'm not even going to try it. But this is the update so far.
What's up?
Of the latest Kickstarter.
Oh, you put it in a separate thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, that's the latest of their Kickstarter. As you see, they're looking for that amount there.
Right.
That's the goal. And they got that many more days left.
That's a lot of days.
And yes, I did put my money in on the in it. So I mean, it looks like a good book. This looks like a good book. This is like the second or third.
Are you gonna say? Okay, no, that's fair. OSRS Time Traveler, that's fair. What are you gonna say when I get the Bloodborne Platinum?
Okay.
Huh? How do you know that Sharon's left of me? Ah, that's Kate Priest. This person.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for them to come back.
Yeah.
I was waiting for them to come back.
Priest.
Hello, Katie. How you doing?
Yeah. Okay. You know, you're an expert, boy. No, but you know what? You know, you're right. So what are you gonna say when decent ranked? I'm almost at the platinum. All I have to do is get the blood claw, and I gotta beat it twice, and it's over. Are you shut off right now?
He muted you, Katie.
Are you shut? Because first of all, you said shit that's not true. You don't even fucking know. We just talked about it the other day. We talked about how, like, my son called me yesterday that I can't play Resident Evil The Village because I didn't beat 7. So, like, you're making this accusation like, oh, I don't talk to my children. You don't know that. I don't share everything on the internet with everyone. I didn't say I was the best person fucking in Bloodborne. I said I'm doing good in the gaming community.
Yeah, he said he's doing good, just like me. I'm doing decent.
Please. One decent game. Come on. What friends? My ass. More like enemies. Please. Here's the thing. Do you honestly listen, Kate? No, listen, Kate. You honestly, Kate.
I'm going to see this conversation repeated in whatever cast you're going to be doing with somebody else.
Kate, I like it. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm not going to get aggravated with you. I'm going to be calm about it, right? I like it when people talk shit to me like this, and then I fucking rub it in their face, right, Scott?
Yep.
So when I do a fucking podcast with tons of fucking people the whole week, what are you going to fucking say? Dick. You ain't going to say shit. Because you'll be like, oh, did I pay them to come on the fucking cast? Come on.
Hey, ORS.
No, it's Kate Priest. That's who it is.
You don't have to come on camera. All right, you can keep the camera blanked out, but would you like to come on the show?
Scott.
Like
Scott's been here from the very beginning.
Your camera can be like this, like what I am now. But if you're going to talk like that, why don't you come on the show?
I have no friends? Holy shit. Holy shit. So, can I ask you a question? Who chucked me an invite? How am I going to send you an invite? Because then everybody that I put on here is going to come in. You want to message me on message Scott, right? Hello, Steampunk.
Hello. What is? I've never used this app before.
No, this is StreamYard.
Steve, you actually exist.
What have you been up to, bro? How you doing? Oh, I like the artwork back there. Look at that.
Yeah, I had all those paintings in storage.
Oh, that is cool.
Wow, that's cool, bro. How you been?
I've been okay.
You're doing good, right? I heard. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Standing ovation.
Yeah, right.
Thanks.
You got a nice place, right? You. I heard you built
I've been moving
computers.
stuff around, so it's kind of messy, but yeah.
Okay. What's new?
Nothing much. Just doing. Yeah, I've been a computer technician for a long time, but yeah, just doing computer repair and rearranging the apartment that I live in, the small apartment that I live in.
Good for you, bro. Good for you. How's your girlfriend? How's everything?
Everything's okay. You know, she lives in Torrance, which is about 23 miles away.
Okay.
I live in North Hollywood, so.
All right. You have Daniel on your cast every now and then, huh?
Yeah, most episodes he's on my cast.
That's cool. Have you seen anything on TV lately? Have you seen WandaVision, or have you seen?
Yeah, I saw WandaVision when it came out months ago.
You liked it, or no?
Yeah, I liked it.
What about?
I didn't like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I wasn't crazy about it either.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that.
It was kind of boring. It was very soapy. Not a lot going on. The Flag Smashers is such a vague sounding name, and they just seem like a wishy-washy group. And I thought the villains were weak sauce. You know, you can't, and it just, I don't know, just very, very contrived.
The fact that in the comic book it was one person, and then in the series they made it like they were an entire
large group. Yeah.
Problem.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't really that good. And it didn't really make sense that they would break Baron Zemo out. Why did they even need him? It didn't really seem like they needed him.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about that. I mean, all the horrible things he did, and now they're like chumming with him. He's dancing and shit.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. It seemed very contrived.
I know the people that, like, in the comic book industry were like cringing that everybody couldn't wait to see Baron Zemo dance and stupid shit like that. But yet, how many fucking thousands and thousands of people did he kill, right? It's like, oh my God.
They did the whole plot thing with breaking them out just to move the plot line to where they needed it. And they could have gotten there without even it was like like I said, they need to move the plot line around, and they could have done it without Zemo whatsoever. If they had done
it was just really contrived and poorly written.
The Lance had set up with him. I think everybody would have had any problem.
Well, it just seemed like to me that the writers for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show weren't comic book fans, they weren't passionate, so they were just using cookie cutter plot devices and not really thinking through, you know, or like, well, we'll just do this because this is what you're supposed to do to move the plot. But and then they don't really think of context of the characters because they don't really care because they're not comic book fans. And that's what it felt like. And I didn't really like Falcon and Winter Soldier. I thought it kind of sucked. There is a show. There is a new show that just came out. I've watched all 3 episodes that I do really like. And that is The Bad Batch, Star Wars The Bad Batch.
I've got to see that. I keep meaning
Daniel,
yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I really like the Bad
No.
Batch. It ties in with Clone Wars because the
Right.
Bad Batch, they were introduced in season 7. They're relatively new Star Wars characters, and this is actually interesting because episode 1 of the Bad Batch ties in. You know, like they were with the Jedi, and then execute Order 66. But the Bad Batch, because their genetic mutations, their chips are not enabled, so they're like wondering why all the clones are attacking all the Jedi, and then you see the last of the Jedi get killed off in episode 1, and you see the transition to Empire, and you get to see, and they're exploring the whole concept of like what happened to all the clones. Why was it by episode 4 they only had stormtroopers? And there's Grand Moff Tarkin. He's pretty much the main nemesis of the Bad Batch. Grand Moff Tarkin doesn't trust clones and has started a program of using the clones to train recruits. And they're slowly phasing the clones out. So you see this transition from Republic to Empire, but it's from the clones' perspective. So it's really interesting. And so what ends up happening was the Grand Moff Tarkin sends the Bad Batch off, to a planet where Saul Gerrera, or the guy from Rogue One.
Yeah.
So Saul is there, and they get misleading information. Grand Moff Tarkin tells them that it's the last Separatist holdout, so they expect to encounter a bunch of battle droids, but it's a bunch of civilians, and they're expected to execute all the civilians. And so the Bad Batch disobeys orders. They get arrested, but then they escape, and now they're on the run from the Empire. And they're at the beginning of the Seeds of the Rebellion. But it's also interesting because there are still, the majority of the Imperial Army at this time is still clone troopers. So it's clone troopers fighting clone troopers. And the aliens on Kamino don't trust the Empire, and it seems like they're going to build up a clone army to fight the Empire. But this was talked about in some of the expanded universe books.
Yeah, they did
but
that.
They had a short resistance. They had clone troopers fighting clone troopers in the early stages of the Empire, but the Kamino got defeated.
But now, nothing is canon that Luke, like the clone of Luke, right? All that stuff was taken out of canon, right? Like that.
This is the new expanded universe books. I'm not talking about the old canon. This is like the Disney canon. And I also pretend. Yeah, I also pretend that the sequel trilogy never happened.
I think a lot of people do that too.
I want to ask Daniel. Daniel, not to change the subject, but we know that the actors are leaving The Flash, right? We know that Cisco is leaving. Yeah. We know that Wells is leaving, right? Now we heard that the actress is going to be leaving. The one that plays,
But she's going to be leaving that at the either at the beginning or end of season 7, though. They said.
Right. So why don't they just end The Flash? Like if they're going to have all new people, why don't they just? Why continue?
I don't know. I haven't been watching it. I have been watching it for a while. I mean, ever since the Black Hole storyline, I'm just like, it's not really that interesting,
You watch Crisis?
Yeah, I've been watching it for a long time, and
I'm watching it after Crisis, right?
No, I haven't. Well, actually, no. I
got bored with Flash.
6, all of season 6, but then season 7, I'm like, nah. Okay. Unless they do something insane with the multiverse, then I won't watch it.
Right.
I know one of the people who are going to be bringing in is Brainy from Supergirl. I know they're going to be doing that.
Michael Keaton is back.
I mean, did you see that video I gave you? Like, that there's a drone is taking a video of what's happening at the mansion. There's like they're filming at a mansion. Like that's like Earth 89.
That's Wayne Manor. That's where they're
and there's like a smoke machine. There's like a smoke machine making so much smoke in the area.
And I heard also they're making a contract up with him now to be in Batman Beyond. So
yeah, but I think they're making Batgirl. They're making Batgirl Beyond.
Probably.
No.
Yeah, because you're gonna do something with Batgirl.
Oh no. That's terrible.
I'm just so excited to see Earth 89.
Yeah. So you're not into the CW anymore?
No. I don't know why.
You just phased out.
Yeah.
That's okay. So, do you
What
watch?
Is it about
what?
What is it about the fourth movie of every series? Like, okay, look, Batman 4, Batman and Robin did horribly. It destroyed the series. Superman 4, Quest for Peace, destroyed the series. Season 4 of The Flash. Yeah, Season 4 of The Flash destroyed the series. Season 4 of Legends destroyed the series. What is it with Season 4s and movie 4s?
Well, I disagree with Superman. I think the third Superman movie was terrible. I think that destroyed the series.
I just said that.
And then, and then what happened was Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, that was
Christopher Reeve was making a desperate attempt to revive his career, so they did Superman 4 on a shoestring budget. It wasn't even originally going to go through because I think Superman 3 had lost money or didn't do as well, and they weren't going to do a Superman 4. But then Christopher Reeve was like, "Well, I'll work for reduced price, and we'll do it on a shoestring budget." And they did a really poor job editing it. I never actually watched Superman 4: Quest for Peace, but
you didn't. You're not missing much. Trust me.
And then they tried to do, Superman Returns, which they wanted to make it that it was a sequel to 2, and that 3 and 4 never happened. But people are so used to like the supervillains and everything, and then when you go back and just make a human be the villain with no powers, it was boring. Like after a while,
and the fact they made Superman like a stalker on top of that was really.
Right, he had a child. I mean, I did like that scene where the kid smashed the piano. That was cool, meaning that he no longer has kryptonite. Kryptonite doesn't affect the kid. He just doesn't have any weaknesses now. That was the funny thing because he was in the improvements. But I did like Superman Returns, but it was just hollow with you couldn't get serious into it because Lex Luthor just being the main villain and nothing else. It was like, oh, we've done this already. Why are we going back to that? If you would have Brainiac in it and somebody else in it,
it just didn't happen.
Yeah,
I didn't like Man of Steel either. Man of Steel, I thought also.
I liked it, but I mean, I don't like that he snapped his neck.
Yeah, it didn't seem very characteristic of Superman. Superman in the comics doesn't like to kill people. It just didn't.
This is what I've always said. This is what I've always said about that scene. Technically, he was not Superman yet. Think about it.
I know you're saying that, but he still.
Yeah, but I mean, Clark Kent.
Think about it. Zod was actually pretty much pushing him to see how far he was going to go.
I know that.
So if he didn't do anything, he would have killed those people with his heat vision. If he did do something, then the people are going to look at him like, oh, he's a god. And so, in truth, Zod put him in a no-win situation. I mean, granted, the whole stepping of the neck was wrong. I'm not saying it wasn't. But Zod is a tactician of war. He and his troop knew what blow they were going to throw before it even came to Superman's.
But the fact that Zod was Doomsday was like the remains of Zod.
Dumb. That was
stupid.
Yeah, that was really stupid. I just don't like the DC EU or the DC Expanded Universe. I don't really like the DC Expanded Universe. The movie version of it just doesn't work. And then lately the TV version of it doesn't work. It just I never watched Zack Snyder. I know Zack Snyder's
version was a hell of a lot better than what they.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's like 4 hours. I don't have the patience to sit through a 4-hour movie.
I love the Snyder Cut.
Yeah,
I might sit down and
it took
like
me 4 hours.
Watch it 1 hour. Watch it, pretend like it's a mini series, and watch it 1 hour a day for 4 days. But I can't sit through 4 hours. Just no way.
Daniel, you liked it, right? The Snyder Cut.
Oh, I loved it. I wish it was canon. I mean, there's a big battle online to make it canon. But
The Rock said he would love to do if they would make the Snyder Cut the genuine thing. He'd be loving to do the Shazam thing even more.
Yeah.
I don't know why Warner Brothers, are they deaf to success? Because I saw some videos that says Warner Brothers is deaf to success. They succeeded with the Snyder Cut.
Right.
Well,
real good in China.
Yeah, I just think the Snyder Cut. I saw the trailer, extended trailer to it. I've read some reviews about it. It's just all darky dark, and it's like he's trying to make Justice League into Watchmen, and it works for Watchmen, but in my opinion, it doesn't work for Justice League. That's
It was long. I admit, when they got to the third or fourth, after the movie was mainly done, and they started getting to the third or fourth little, I don't want to say what would be considered as an ending credit thing or mid-credit thing, it did get a little bit old after that. But
yeah. How you doing, Daniel? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Kiko's in the hospital. He's been in the hospital since the 19th. And like, I'm just really, really worried about him. He's still in the hospital. They say we have to wait for the doctor to call us.
His dog, yeah.
Yeah, Kiko.
I'm sorry, dude. I hope everything works out. We were talking about this before. I had me and Daniel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I talk to my people.
Yeah.
How's your family? All right.
So, oh yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're doing better actually. Yeah.
Have you talked to Jacob or no?
Oh yeah. I've been trying. You know, like he talks to me once in a while. He comes back and talks and stuff, and yeah, he's doing good.
Okay. I am going to do my best to bring back the cast regularly. I said it to Scott. I'm going to really try to do it every day and I know sometimes Scott won't be able to be in there, but that's fine. But there's a work and stuff. But I'm going to try to really get them to come back at like 10:30 at night. And we'll do some casts again, and Chris will be back, and everybody's going to be coming back. So it was cool to have you guys tonight. Thank you for the last minute just popping in here, and I appreciate it.
So is this recorded? I've never used this app before. Oh, okay, cool.
What happens is you get a certain amount of minutes you can use towards a free live stream.
So you don't like using Zoom anymore?
Well, here's the thing. The picture, I think, in this is much more crisp.
It is. It's a lot crisper than Zoom.
My problem is my lighting is bad. And when I go to do the Zoom, right, Scott, it's blurry. Like everybody else, I think is clear. I'm blurry. But then again, my lighting, I got to get lighting.
Well, you're a little washed out and fuzzy, but I don't think it's probably just your webcam.
It's an old laptop. But I guess, Scott, I got to be concerned with views and subs, so I got to get some equipment.
Okay, yeah. I'm not using the best webcam. It's like a Logitech 720p that I bought.
I forget
you're actually, well, you know what the thing is? I said this before. Remember, Scott, I said that I did an update with this Dell computer, and it took away my administration capabilities. And I have a camera that I can't use because I can't change any administration settings to fix anything. So
is that Windows 7 or Windows 10?
I think it's 7.
Oh,
and I just
round start button. That would be Windows 7. The square start button would be Windows 10.
Yeah, I got Windows 10 because I got a square window.
What do you mean a square window? What do you mean? Oh no,
square
round.
Start button. Yeah. Well, it also could be Windows 8 if it's square. Windows 8.
So I because I never was able to restore the capabilities, I can't use my Logitech camera, which is somewhere, and I can't do my writing on here anymore. So, which sucks. But I don't want to really give anybody my. Well,
where you are, can you still buy things? Like when you go to Walmart, can you still buy things?
Oh, Canada's on lockdown.
Is it? There's no.
Yeah, because of COVID.
Wow, we have no. I got vaccinated, so we go everywhere now. But
because
I just got vaccinated. I got my second Pfizer shot.
What about you? Did you get vaccinated?
I'd rather not.
Why?
Someone got vaccinated and he developed a blood clot, and I'm like, do I want that in my body?
No, that's
me.
Somebody.
I'll admit, I know I've heard all the stuff that happens with and without it being taken. Me, since I don't fall, my basic attitude is this: since I don't fall under any of the risk groups, I'm not going to get it. Now, if I did, I would consider doing it. But because I don't fall under the risk groups, I thought, what's the need?
Right.
I mean, that's my
it's a
dad.
no. There's no. Look,
Well,
I don't.
it's younger people that have died from it too. There's all generations that have died from it. It's no longer.
We have no Walmart here. We have Target.
But
here.
I mean, I know in LA where I got my Pfizer vaccine, there's no line anymore. You don't need an appointment anymore. You can just walk into the Adventist Health Center. But the statistical probability dictates, you got, I don't know, 83 million adults that have already been vaccinated in the United States, and only a handful of people that had a negative reaction. There's a handful of people that had a negative reaction to the flu vaccine, so I wouldn't really be that scared about it. I can't speak for the Johnson & Johnson or the Sputnik 5. Sputnik 5 is the Russian version, or the Moderna. But my parents had the Moderna. I had the Pfizer. The Pfizer vaccine is messenger RNA, but it doesn't alter your DNA. It's a messenger RNA. It's not like viral intrusion. It's basically what it does. It instructs your cells to construct a protein spike that mimics COVID, and then you get the second vaccination shot, and then that stimulates antibodies because it attacks these protein spikes that that messenger RNA has instructed your cells to create. And so you're not actually getting infected with the actual virus. You're just getting infected with a fake protein or a pretend protein. But that is chemically similar to COVID, so that it stimulates your antibodies, your antigens, and then stimulates your T cells to know to target that if it encounters that similar protein in the future. So it's not really, it's not going to mutate or alter your DNA. I was really tired for the first vaccine. I was tired for 2 days.
Right.
I had a really sore arm, but I had a really sore arm when I got vaccinated for flu and when I got vaccinated for hepatitis. And I got really hungry, I guess maybe because it's forcing my body to generate protein, so my blood sugar drops and makes me hungry. And then the same thing, the same symptoms for the vaccine shot number 2. But I feel fine now. My arm, the soreness in my arm went away after 2 days. I always want to, because there's so many anti-vaxxers, including my girlfriend's parents are anti-vaxxers, and I'm just like, no, it's safe to take. Everybody should take it.
I'm gonna say I admit it may sound like I'm an anti-vaxxer. I'm not.
Right.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, I wasn't saying you were. I wasn't. Sorry, I didn't mean.
Yeah,
to
I know. I know.
You don't have to get it. I mean, it's whatever you believe.
No, I'm. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not a Jenny McCarthy. I'm not that type of person.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I've had the flu vaccine. Flu vaccine didn't make me feel tired, but it made soreness in my arm. I've had a hepatitis A and B vaccine.
Yeah.
Because when I was living in the shelter, there was sometimes I would almost step on needles, so I decided to get vaccinated. Well, there's just a lot of needles in the street.
In answer to Daniel's question, yeah, everything is open here, and things are opening up even better. We can go to the movies again, and Broadway is opening soon, where we can go to Broadway plays again, and Times Square, and things are on their way to opening up, back to normal.
Yeah, because Trudeau, he put something like where you can only buy essential stuff like food, but movies and games, like the electronic section, is all closed off.
That's where you are, right?
Not here in T-Town. It's not everything. Everything reopened.
I hope everything works out over there.
The mask mandate is gone since the beginning of this month.
Yeah. Well, my governor and
California is still on
lockdown. Still want to keep it with the mask, even though everybody else wants to do away with it, Cuomo and de Blasio. But we'll see. Hopefully by August, the mask will be gone here, and things will be back to normal.
Well, I don't think we should get too overconfident, because you still have about 600 people a day dying. That's still a lot of people in the United States dying from COVID. And experts have said that there is going to be a third wave in the winter. So I don't think we'll have to
cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, I know.
But 600 people a day dying. And if you go to the CDC website and you look at the number of people who died yesterday, it was like 630 in one day. Yeah, it's not as high as it was with 4,000 a day dying, but it's still a lot.
That's a lot.
And I don't think we're fully out of the woods yet. I don't think we should get over.
Well, I'm sure that we'll be thrown back into lockdown if that's the case.
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully things get better. But and then there's also mutated. Like India is going through the worst death rate of COVID since the pandemic began, and you got several million people who have died. I think this gets underplayed a lot, and there's 2 mutated strains coming out of India that the vaccine does not work on. Right. So I'm worried that those mutated strains will work their way back to the United States. There's also, I think, a couple of mutated strains in Africa that the vaccine does not work on. So we're probably going to have to get vaccinated every year, very similar to like flu vaccine, where you get vaccinated for the most common variant of the flu. Anyway, sorry,
we're going to talk about we're going to talk about this probably throughout the week when I could do more podcasts. I have to go because again, I
fair enough.
Work
sorry.
Tomorrow. No, I work tomorrow, but I do appreciate you guys coming in. What's up, Dan?
Like, okay, first of all, before we go, I want to say, like, the Flashpoint movie is going to, like, when the Flash goes to Earth 89, they're going to, like, not erase, but they're going to make Batman Forever and Batman and Robin take place in a separate universe.
Yeah.
So it's no longer connected to the Tim Burton universe. Was it that bad, really? I don't think so.
Well, no, the Flash is going to create variations or branches, which are forever going to be existing.
Sliders in a way. So.
Right, like they always existed, but they never were connected. So now he's going to make it where they're connected. I think it's a good thing. I think that Michael Keaton returning as Batman is just as great as Alfred Molina returning as Doc Ock. I'm so excited, and to see Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire back in Spider-Man movie.
And now Kirsten Dunst is back.
Yeah, and William Dafoe, and the names are growing with Jamie Foxx as Electro. I mean, every day we're hearing new stuff. So I'm very excited. We will be talking about this throughout the week. I am going to make every effort I can because I do work every day, guys. So I'm going to try and make an effort before 12 o'clock to do a midnight because I get home late now. Podcasts. Not that long. It probably won't be as long as this, but we're going to try to get our gang back together and just do our casts. So thank you, guys. Have a great night. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.